Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with me, your host Mike. We're going to be doing a bit more of this Halloween painting, which I haven't worked on for the last week or so, but we're going to get a little bit started. First of all, I do want to apologise for the angle that this is. Unfortunately, I currently don't have a phone at the moment, but we're hoping to get that sorted next week. But I'll tell you what, it's been lovely with that phone. You know, not having that bzz, 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 bzz notifications. So, yeah, I thought I'd give my love heart here a go. But yeah, the tablet is resting on top of a microwave at the moment. So, okay, this is really weird. It's got like... It's almost like it's got several layers on this. Oh my god. Okay, let's try it. Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay, so we're going to start off from where we left off up there. But to be fair with you, I'm looking in the monitor and I'm thinking this is a good angle, even though it's on the side. But yeah, wow, what have we got to do? Well, it's been a very difficult week because on Tuesday the 8th of September, there was an announcement. I was halfway watching Bargain Hunt, and there was an announcement that came through. Just going to check 20. Yep. And look, I get to use my lemon boat. And there was an announcement. If it's a really serious announcement, they will cut the program and bring the news straight on. And all of a sudden, the news came on, and they said it was to do with the Queen. And we know that she's been looking quite frail for some time, and apparently the royal family got told to get to Balmoral quick. And yeah, shortly after 5 p.m. they announced that the Queen sadly passed away. And when I was watching it, when I saw the police go through the gates of Balmoral, I thought, yeah, I just had this really weird feeling that she had died. I don't know what gave me that impression, but when I saw the police just drive through the gates, I was like, yeah, she's gone, she's died. And I just broke down. I was so upset because that woman has dedicated her life to the country. And I had to put the channel, my other channel, onto a temporary break. I couldn't, like, I just needed to focus on the news, and it was so upsetting. I literally was so heartbroken because she has just been an amazing woman, dedicated her whole and entire life to the country, and she'll be deeply missed. I mean, the hardest part is, you know, when they're on the balcony, when they're doing like special appearances on the balcony, the one person you always expect to see is the Queen, and it's going to be very hard and very difficult to wake up. It's going to be very difficult to, you know, when they do the announcements on the balcony, not see her there. And you've got to get used to seeing King Charles now, and yeah, it's terrible. No one ever thought that she would, you know, die. Everyone wanted her to live forever, but... And then, obviously, there was a lot of national mourning and things about the Virgil, where they stand around the coffin and, you know, there's guards around the coffin, and then they did the Virgil for 4 days in Westminster. Well, actually, it started in Holyrood House. She rested there, and then she went to St Giles, and then after that, she was like there for a day where they did the Virgil, and then after that after they'd done the Virgil there, she then got moved to, I think it was Buckingham Palace, and she rested there for a day, and then it was 4 solid days in Westminster in London, and the queues was at full capacity. It was stretching right the way round from Southwark Park up to, you know, Westminster. And it was trailing right the way round where Westminster Bridge was, and yeah, it was really, really, really emotional. And then when it came to the day of the Queen's actual funeral, seeing her go down in that vault, it was really, really upsetting. I just seeing it, you know, not seeing the Queen anymore. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but my generation, that's all I've ever been brought up with is the Queen. And yeah, it's still quite hard to come to terms that she's not going to be here anymore. And it's, yeah, I just can't believe it. And it, as you know, it's not like me. It's not, you know, with me on my World of Mike channel, it's unlike me to do a temporary break because I film all the time, and that really, really got to me. And I was just, I was too upset to do any filming, so I couldn't do it. But yeah, but Prince Charles's hands are swollen, so I don't know what's causing that. And then when I read up, apparently it's something to do with if you fly in the sky too high. If you're always, something to do with on a plane, if you're flying too much, it can cause your hands to swell. Well, I mean, I can't make any judgment on that because I've never been in a plane. So, yeah, it's... and then what they did was, a few days ago, Paddington came on. And what they did, you know that scene where she was at the Jubilee? Well, she had this thing... Oh, crap, hang on a minute. I thought that was wrong. Let me just sort these drills out a minute. So they had this thing where Paddington met the Queen and asked her for a sandwich or something, and she goes, yes, and I keep mine in here, which was her handbag. And they played that just before it went into the movie, and that was just such a lovely tribute. So of course now I'm only sort of like getting caught up to date, but the royal family haven't had really any time to mourn. So what they've done is they've done an extra sort of 7 days mourning, so that the royal family can, you know, grieve, because they haven't had chance. But yeah, it's been nice having a break, I have to say. This channel, I didn't put a temporary break video up because it's a fairly new channel. I didn't have any, you know, assets, or perhaps that's not the right word, but you know, any temporary video, and I couldn't put the World of Mike on here because it's diamond paintings with Mike. It wouldn't make sense, so I just left it. I think a couple got ahead before that, but now we're back into what we're doing, and everything on the news is about this cost of living crisis. And I believe Liz Truss has gone to the USA for her first overseas engagement of meetings. But they're not just helping everyone, they're helping businesses as well. But my understanding, when I was reading up, it was very confusing, because normally when I don't understand something, I have to read it again. And it's very confusing because they're saying they're giving people £400 off their bill. So are they doing it like they did with the council tax rebate and paying us direct into our bank, or are they paying it off the bill direct? I mean, for me, I would much sooner it go direct to the bill. That way we don't have to top up. Sorry about that, fire engine again. It's every time I film, you see. So yeah, I would rather it just they pay it direct to the bill. Because like with my council tax, I'm terrible for remembering to pay things, and I've got this thing set up where I work, they pay my council tax direct through something called an attachment to earnings, which is basically they can't just take it, they have to go to a court to approach the court for what's called a liability order, and that grants them to approach my employer and say, right, we would like £25 to pay the council each month, and I love that, and I'm very happy with that. They tried to take 45, and they did it 1 month, and I was like, no, excuse me, you need to, you know, can we have a discussion here? That's far too high. I can't do that. You know, why should I put my bills on hold for £45 going to the council? You know, and yeah, so they get this special liability order thing, and then it just takes care of itself basically. So each month they pay the council for me, and it's such a relief. And I wish all bills could do that, because you know what I'm like. I spend, and then I end up spending the bill money, and then I fall in debt. And yeah, but yeah, I wish they could do that for all bills. But yeah, so my understanding is that they're giving you it as a rebate, and they're paying you direct in the bank, but they're saying from like the 1st of, I think it's like the 1st of September, no, 1st of October or something. So, I mean, it's nice of them, because in a way, COVID has helped with people's bills, because never has the government give us a grant before, or like give money off people's bills, and it's so nice, because it frees up, you know, it just helps you out through the winter. And obviously some people can get what's called winter fuel fund thing, which I think you have to apply for, but I don't think they're doing it this year because of this £400 stuff that we're supposed to be getting. But I'm sort of wondering, well, how does that kind of work? Because they're saying that if you want to prepay is where you basically take this card thing to the shop to put the money on, which sends it to the meter. But they're saying that if you want a prepayment meter, you're going to get vouchers. And then if you pay by direct debit, if it's a credit meter, you're going to get it reversed on your direct debit or something. So, yeah, I mean, every little helps, as Tesco says. And then obviously I've been busy filming Valentino Rossi, and just waiting for the other stuff to come in. I haven't done any more ordering of diamond paintings. Yesterday it was really weird. I really felt like giving up on diamond painting, because I'm the sort of person that's like, I'll give it a go, I get bored of that, and I move on. But no, you know, I do have phases like that, but I overcome that phase. But yeah, I've not ordered any more, because I really would like to at least get some of the stash down, because in my Valentino Rossi poster, that made no sense. In my Valentino Rossi build, they gave a massive poster, so I really could do with the wall space to get some more paintings done. And then I'm actually having a shuffle around with the wall, because I put my diamond paintings on there to remind me that I need to do them. And yeah, I'm having a shuffle around, because I would like to put that on the wall. It's lovely. So yeah, but yeah, it's nice to you know, get some more of this done, I have to say. And although it's square, it's looking really nice. So unfortunately, with this tablet, I use a Amazon Fire Tablet 10, and unfortunately, I don't think I can zoom in, so you'll have to just zoom in yourself if you've got that feature. But I just feel so blessed that I've been able to, you know, still get some filming done, because as soon as that broke, I was like, oh my god, because I had this stupid idea. I thought, I'll take it out of the new phone I got, the iPhone 7, and I'll put the screen onto that one. And the ribbon cable broke, and so I've got both phones are knocked, broke now. So I don't know whether it's cheaper to, hang on a minute, let's put that one over there, because that said, I don't know whether it's cheaper to just buy a new phone or pay 20 quid for a new screen. You've got to weigh up the balance. So I'm thinking probably try the screen first, and then if that doesn't work, we could always buy a new phone. But Yeah. Okay, where's our... Oh, yeah. Oh my god, it's bloody sirens. I really regret living here because, you know, all you ever get is sirens, ambulances, you know, it's every 5 minutes. And you sort of wonder, well, how can you have an emergency every 5 minutes, you know? But yeah, I'm looking to move as well because I've been here like since 2015, so it must be what, 5, 6 years. And I just, you know, it comes a point where you feel like you want to move. And I'm trying to move back to Witham because I love Witham, although it's full of charity shops, betting shops, and bloody hairdressers. It is, I'm not joking. Witham is full of charity, betting shops, and hairdressers. Just visit the town, you'll see what I mean. I think the only decent shop we've got is Costa Coffee and Greg's, but yeah, trying to move to Witham. I would like to. My dream is to move to London, but I don't think I'll ever get that far, unfortunately, because you can do what's called a mutual exchange, which is where you both agree to swap houses if you live in the same thing. But for me, I have to use a system called, I think it's like Gateway Home Choice or something like that. So I just bid on there, and if I'm the first one, then great. That's how I got this, because before this I was in what's called a house of multiple occupancy, which is like various tenants all in one house, and I hated it. Like, you would put food in the fridge and they would eat it, and it's like, hello, like, that is mine. And I just got so fed up with it, and I just worked very hard to bid and bid and bid, and yeah, this place came up by default, so been here ever since. Okay, so we're going to do 5 more minutes. As I said, I forgot to take note of the time, so I don't know how long we've been doing this for, but we'll just finish this last row off, and then we can get this finished. But yeah. Oops. And thank you to that person who said that apparently I found out what this is for. This little sticker thing, this plaque. So this blue thing, apparently you stick it on the surface and you stick your tray to it so that it doesn't move. So that's what that's for. So I can't remember who told me that, but whoever it was, thank you for letting me know about that, because I was like, what the hell is that? And you know what I'm like, I mean, who these days, I don't know if that's right, but who reads the description these days when you order? With me, if I'm ordering, I go by picture, so I don't necessarily read it. Which is probably the reason why I didn't notice that this was a square drill until after I got it. So yeah. And Karen, I think I've got your name on, but is it Karen? You said something about you don't like using these lemon tray things or something. Yeah, I mean, personally, for me, I work on these ones. I much prefer these white ones with a little spout in. If I get any green trays, I chuck them away because they're crap. They don't have the you know, the little spout. So for me, I just use these. Oh, I forgot my tea. I'm just going to have a bit of my tea. I'll show you something in a minute. See. The sailor went to sea to see what he could see, and all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Also, what I'm doing is I'm introducing a new thing now. So any person that comments on the channel that doesn't have content will automatically be blocked. The reason for that is because I'm getting a lot of people subscribed to the channel and they haven't got content, and they comment, and then a few days later they'll switch and they'll be like a troll, and they'll basically just keep spamming you with links. So I'm phasing out people that don't have content. If you have content, then that's great, you'll be approved and all that, but obviously it's just tightening that belt, stopping these fake accounts coming in. And yeah, because that's basically what it is. They set up an account to just basically spam people. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, I've just been using this and it's really lovely. So I've been doing that. Now, what I've also done is I found, while I was printing something the other day, I found this lovely sheet. On HP Instant Ink, there's a thing called printables. And I found this, which is a calendar, and I have a diary, but I just like the idea of this. So what I've done is I've done like a schedule so that I can work out what I want to put in each day. That's still September's at the moment. Today's one, which is Wednesday the 21st, will be Ollie the Owl. But yeah, it just helps me plan and that. So yeah, so that's what it looks like. Let's take a look and see what it looks. Yeah, it's getting there. Lovely. Really like that. Beautiful. So yeah, that's that until next time. So I hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. I'm looking very forward to doing that lovely little cat there. As I said, apologies for the angle. We are trying to get a new phone as soon as possible, but unfortunately these things are expensive. I do actually have, you're going to laugh at this. You are so going to laugh at this. This has got to be the most oldest looking phone. My mum had a replacement phone, well, she had a spare one, and I'm currently using this, which is utter crap because I've only got texts and calls for like emergency purposes, but I can't get internet on it, I can't get StreamYards on it, so it's a bit useless really. You can get internet, but we're talking about a brick phone here. I mean, you're not going to get a good signal with that. So I have got a phone, but it's just literally for calls and texts at the moment, because there's no way, you won't catch me using one of them after September, because I like my own phone. I'm missing my iPhone badly, so I really want to get an iPhone. But yeah, so please remember to like, share and subscribe. Hope you like that video. Please remember to you know, like, share and subscribe. I've said that twice, but anyway. And I will see you next time for another session of this lovely painting. Have a good day, guys. Bye now.